Hi everyone, this is Paul from SpanishWithPaul.com, and in this video I'm going to break down how direct object pronouns work in Spanish. It's kind of a scary name, but it's actually really simple. So let's get started. Part 1. So direct object pronouns are these little guys right here, and the first one we'll take a look at is lo. The book in Spanish is el libro, and it's a masculine noun. So if we wanted to say I see it, it would be lo veo. Literally, it, I see, lo veo. Now the nice thing is that this lo means it, but it also means him. So if we wanted to say I see him, again it would be lo veo. The next one we'll take a look at is la. For example, we could have la pluma. So this is a feminine word meaning the pen, la pluma. Now, if we wanted to say I see it when referring to that, now it would be la veo. La because we're referring to a feminine noun, la pluma. And just as before, this la also means her. So if we wanted to say I see her, again it would be la veo. So it doesn't matter if you're referring to la pelota or la mesa or la estrella, which are all feminine words, or simply her. All of these will be covered with the pronoun la. Let's do a quick test now to see if you've understood it so far. Say we were referring to la casa, the house, and you wanted to say, I see it. How would you say that? La veo. Now we're referring to Pablo. How would you say, I see him? Lo veo. We're referring now to la silla, the chair. How would you say, I see it? La veo. And now we're referring to the knife, el cuchillo. How would you say, I see it? Lo veo. Part 2. So we've already gotten rid of lo and la. Now we'll move on to los, which stands for them. Let's return back to our example of the book, but this time we have two books, so it's plural. Instead of being el libro, now it's los libros. So what we want to express is I see them when referring to these books, and that would be los veo. Now again, this los also means them when referring to, say, two males. So if we wanted to say I see them, again it would be los veo. Now switching over to a feminine noun, the same thing happens. Here we have las plumas, so the pens, plural. So if we wanted to say I see them when referring to those pens, it would be las veo. And this las stands for, say, two females or a group of females. If we again wanted to say I see them, it would be las veo. Let's run another quick test. How would you say I see it when referring to el libro, the book? Lo veo. I see them when referring to las casas, the houses. Las veo. I see it when referring to the pen, la pluma. La veo. I see them when referring to los edificios, the buildings. Los veo. How would you say I see her? La veo. I see him. Lo veo. I see them if they were a group of men. Los veo. And I see them if they were a group of women. Las veo. Part 3. We've already gotten rid of lo, la, los, and las. So the next one we'll concentrate on is te. Now this means you. So if you wanted to express I see you, it would simply be te veo. The same thing happens for me, which simply means me. So let's change verbs so we can practice this. If we wanted to express he tells, that would be dice, dice. So to say he tells me would simply be me dice. The last one on our list is nos, and this means us. So if we wanted to express he tells us, it would be nos dice. Let's run a final test now. Say we were referring to the plant, la planta. How would you say, I see it? La veo. Now we're referring to the dog, el perro. How would you say, I see it? Lo veo. Now we're referring to this boy, him. How would you say, I see him? Lo veo. And let's switch to her. How would you say, I see her? La veo. What if we were talking about the pens, las plumas? How would you say, I see them? Las veo. Or two knives, los cuchillos. How would you say, I see them? Los veo. Let's switch verbs now. Dice means he tells. Dice. How would you say, he tells me? Me dice. He tells you. Te dice. He tells us. Nos dice. If you'd like to download my free Spanish mini course, just click the box that you see on the screen right now. I give you some of my best tips and tricks for learning Spanish. Check out some of my other videos, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So I'll see you guys in the next video.